Hey, what's up, everyone? So here are 5 ways to optimize your training as a natural or any kind of person that's trying to get results in the gym. You can literally do amazing things with the right set of tools. So here are 5 things that is going to help you the most in your training. You need to train hard as you can on that day. Now, even if you're sick, you still do the best, or if you gotta rest, you rest, right? But you should still go as hard as you can, like do as much as you can to a point, so at least you didn't like fall short or like leave gains on the table. Okay, so train hard, do the best of your ability with your training, and don't just go through the movements and like I watch people just swing their elbows around like they're not even in the muscle, they're riding on the joints. Slow your movements down and pay attention to the muscle that you're working, and keep your mind on that muscle. Now, you've probably heard that before, but it's a smart thing to do. It's not just about being the strongest. Like, it's great to be really, really strong, but with age and time, and depending on how your joints are doing, that can be a lot of ways to injury and not a long-term approach to training and staying healthy and awakening the aesthetic version of yourself. Can't speak, but anyway. So, so that's number 1. Number 2 would be to rest. You should be getting to bed by 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock. Now, it's not ideal to do that all the time because we work and we have other things, but your goal should be to at least get 8-9 hours of rest. And get to bed on time, because your circadian rhythms kick in at around 10 o'clock at night. You actually start going backwards, and you shouldn't drink coffee after 6, or even before that technically. But yeah, guys, get lots of rest and give yourself that time to grow if you need more time off from training, and just to give yourself that time to recoup, so that when you go to your next session, whether it's the day after or the next day, then you're going to be your best, pretty close to your best, because you got your rest. You know, it matters. So anyway, that's number 2. Number 3 would be your diet, guys. Like, this is all common stuff, but the most important thing for your diet is that you should be eating clean foods. Soon as you go to McDonald's or A&W or something like that, like I go to A&W, but I get their coffee. I don't get their food very often. See, because you want to keep your diet clean. Because if you go like cave because you're hungry and you eat a bunch of bread and fast food oils and all that stuff, that's going to negatively impact your progress, especially if you want to be lean and recover quicker. And you don't want to do any damage to your gut, especially if you're trying to keep your waist small and be in the best shape, which is usually why we're at the gym, to be healthy and strong and look good. You want to resist eating those defiling foods that hurt our body, hurt our temple, and ultimately it will hurt your mind more than your body. So keeping your diet clean and organic, the most whole foods you can possibly consume in that way, rather than supplementation and eating quick garbage meals, microwaving meals, stuff like that. You want to avoid that stuff, because that's going to come at a cost, and it's going to only hurt the way that you're progressing and the way that you're looking in the gym. So, like, I'm in this for the long term, and fitness is long game for me. I'm getting older and I'm not going to slow down. I plan on continuing my whole life. It's a long game. It's a life process. It's not something that I'm just going to do for a season, get really huge, and then go down. Although I have had a long few years recently because of health problems for me, and setbacks, surgeries, heart attacks, so many things. I'm just so happy to be alive and here again to be able to spread the right message. So yeah, just dial in on the good foods, guys, and you'll see more results, and you'll just be happier overall, because it's going to, you know, affect your mind, because you are what you eat, right? So if you eat crap, you're gonna feel like crap and you're gonna look like it too. Anyway, yeah, guys, and water, hydration. Okay, so that's number 3. So number 4 would be water, hydration. If you're gonna drink coffee, make sure you're drinking a lot of water to, because it's a diuretic, to balance that back out. And not just any water, guys. You shouldn't be drinking tap water, bottled water. This is going to negatively impact your natural performance. And even if you're not natural, you're still going to get impacted by that. And the chloramine in the water supply is a known testosterone reducer for men. So that's how you get lean, that's how you build muscle, that's how you're burning all the fat, and it's just not going to help you. And not only that, there's so many things in the tap water, like fluoride and chlorine, and all these chemicals that no one even cares about, really. But it's definitely something to pay attention to, and you should not be consuming it. So the best way is, like, I drink Kangen water, and it's alkaline, and it's from a new well that I have. But when I wasn't on a well and I didn't have Kangen machines, I'd buy reverse osmosis water in the bottles. It was kind of time consuming, but I did it instead of drinking the tap water in town, and I noticed a big increase there. But the problem with RO water is that it lacks minerals, and it will kind of like set you short in the long run. So the best way is to filter your water. Get a water filter system or a Kong machine and throw filters on that. Anyway, guys, just drink the best water possible, and you should avoid all the bottled water in the stores, because we used to do tests, because I used to be I'm a Kangen water distributor still, and I used to do that for work, and basically we do a test on like all the major brands of the water in the world, like on the shelves, and it's super acidic. It's like Coca-Cola times 100 acid water, and it's like acid is like the cause of cancer and all these issues in the body and all these problems. That's not going to help you achieve your fitness goals, and certainly not going to help you live a long time. So water is huge, guys. Find a good clean source of water and stick with it, because I swear, like, just a little bit of this tap water or whatever out of the fountain and stuff, if it's not filtered, could be a negative impact on your fitness goals. So yeah, that's really important. And and that's number 4. So number 5, it's getting chilly out here, by the way, is mindset, guys. Like, if you believe you can, you will. And if you believe you can't, you won't. So when I've achieved certain levels of fitness success and anything I do in my life, it's because I am here, sharp here. I'm believing that I can do that. So eating clean, drinking the right water, getting the rest, that's going to help with your mindset as well, to keep you in a positive mindset during the hard times, especially the times when we get challenged and we get knocked down. And also, if we're not seeing the results or whatever that we're wanting, sometimes it could just be a mindset shift. Stop, more focus. Focus on what you're doing and do it well, and stop focusing on all these other things. I find that can be a huge part of succeeding in anything that you need to do or want to achieve in your life, is that drilling that focused mindset in there. And like I said, just believing in yourself, even if you don't, or you never, maybe let's say you don't have the confidence, or you never did something that you could believe yourself in before, well, do it anyway. And then it's like you're training a muscle. So you're like, and then all of a sudden you're achieving it, and then you gain that confidence. And then it's like, man, well, what else could I do? What else could I achieve in my life, or whatever the case, right? So anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video to give you these 5 quick tips on how to excel your fitness goals and optimize your training so you can get more results. And I'm just coming back, guys. I've been down an interesting road in the last few years. But again, like I said, fitness is long game to me, and optimizing my health and just awakening the aesthetic version of myself is the goal, and to help as many people as I possibly can in the process. And also, guys, there's a lot going into there's a lot going into the programs and stuff, like my program that I have, and I'm just putting it all together so I can ultimately leave a blueprint of information that people can access at any time, anywhere in the world. Anyway, guys, I just want to make this video to help you out. So peace, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.